Fukushima is well known for its peaches and boasts the second largest production volume in Japan. In Fukushima, the city of Date is a particularly large producer, having attained sales of approximately 3.1 billion yen in the past. However, that drastically changed because of the Great East Japan earthquake, and sales have significantly declined since then. Something happened in 2012 as sights were set on recovery from the earthquake.
We were able to overcome the damage caused by harmful rumors because Thailand imported our peaches. We are truly grateful to the people of Thailand.
The peaches were exported to Thailand. They proved to be a popular product, with 800 peaches selling out during a fair held in Thailand. July 2013, in the capital of Thailand, Bangkok. Mr. Kimura from the Fukushima Prefectural Government Office is one of the people who tirelessly worked to realize the export of peaches when he was sent on loan to the JETRO office in Bangkok last year. On this day, he was on his way to a meeting with a buyer of food products from an upscale department store.
Visit Peach Farm, yes.
In 2012, Mr. Kimura visited buyers in various areas of Thailand. He explained the situation in Fukushima and succeeded in persuading them to participate in a tour of the orchards. This resulted in achieving exports to Thailand. This year, too, he plans to invite buyers for the purpose of exporting peaches and has come to Bangkok to hold a meeting in advance.
I want buyers to understand the process that occurs up to the point the peaches are sent to Bangkok. So I would like them to travel to the growers' homes, go to the orchards, pluck off a peach, and taste it.
After the meeting, Mr. Kimura went to visit Mr. Nishimura, the managing director of Seishin, a company that imports Japanese sake into Thailand. Without Mr. Nishimura, the peaches could not have been exported last year. Though arrangements had been made to sell the peaches at retail shops in Thailand, importers and wholesalers in Thailand could not be found because of the harmful rumors. When Mr. Kimura was at a loss, it was Mr. Nishimura who came to the rescue.
When we were in a bind, Mr. Nishimura stepped in, even though it's not in his line of work. Mr. Kimura had everything worked out. We didn't do anything. We just gave it a boost.
There are hopes that this year's exports will also be a success, in part to show gratitude to Mr. Nishimura and everyone who lent a hand. August. The rainy season has just ended in Fukushima. These buyers are visiting a peach orchard through an invitation jointly extended by JETRO and Fukushima Prefecture. In addition to the Thai buyers Mr. Kimura met with in Bangkok in July, there are also buyers from Malaysia, which lifted import regulations in March 2013 on foods produced in Fukushima Prefecture. The majority of invited buyers are visiting the peach orchard for the first time, where they are able to taste the fresh peaches, skin and all.
Yum.
It was really great to be able to see the orchards. What did Mr. Kimura think about the buyers' reactions?
I think today everyone was able to understand the very high quality of the peaches from Fukushima Prefecture.
There is absolute confidence in quality and taste. Now, the buyers need to understand that the peaches produced for export have been thoroughly inspected and are safe. Fukushima Agricultural Technology Center. Here, agricultural, forestry, and fishery products produced for sale in Fukushima Prefecture are monitored for radiation. The pre-processing required for monitoring is conducted entirely by hand. The product is finely chopped with a knife so that there are no spaces when placed in a container. Products are surrounded by dividers to prevent them from mixing with juices from other foods during the procedure. The center is capable of detecting 75 types of radioactive materials and measuring 200 items per day. A secure check system is in place that utilizes the human eye and the latest technologies. The buyers who viewed the monitoring site said, "After touring the actual monitoring center, I understand how detailed the monitoring is. It is very trustworthy. I've seen this monitoring system, so I can recommend the peaches to my customers with confidence." That was the moment when the buyers essentially approved the export. At a meeting regarding exports that was held after concluding the tours, detailed discussions were held on matters such as specific schedules for export and quantities. They can make a purchase regardless of the promotion period. I want to buy them the week after the promotion, too.
Thank you.
We came to Fukushima and have determined the sales arrangements for next month. I will do my best. Sales space has already been reserved in the store, so we have only to wait for the product. Meanwhile, the buyers from Malaysia have also decided to import after joining the tour. Because of the monitoring, I'm convinced without a doubt that the foods being exported to other countries are safe to eat.
There are plans to import as soon as possible.
Exports on Thailand and Malaysia have been decided on, and at last, Mr. Kimura smiles as he sees the visitors off.
Without any problems, all the buyers from both Thailand and Malaysia have decided on trade. I'm very happy.
Three weeks after the tour, peaches from Fukushima lined the shelves in an upscale department store in Bangkok, Thailand. Customers come in at a nice pace after doors open. It has a sweet and sour flavor that adults prefer. It's delicious. I like peaches. I bought some last year too. They're sweet and juicy. The 400 kilograms of peaches exported this time were sold out in 3 days. Mr. Kimura hopes to continue to promote the safety and security of the peaches and expand exports.
The second and third time and thereafter, we have to strike a balance between our gratitude to everyone and efforts to always produce good, tasty peaches that are safe and of high quality. We'll continue doing our best while always being respectful and thankful to everyone.